And we're
Wait,
live.
can we share the screen from the live stream?
Yep, we can share the screen, definitely. How you going, everyone? Thanks for joining
Hello.
us.
Good to be here. Thanks for hosting us, Taylor.
My pleasure. So today we're here with the EOS starter guys, Hernan and Dimitri, and we're going to be chatting a little bit about the TARTIERS drop and how it all sort of works together, how you guys pick your projects. We're going to dive into utility, all those sorts of things. And if you guys have any questions, definitely drop them in the comments today, because we might reward some of you guys if you can, we'll pick out some of the better questions, answer those, and we'll reward you. We've got a few tarts to give away, so also make sure you enter the giveaway link just below in the comments. Smash the like, smash the subscribe, and we'll get stuck into it. So how are you guys feeling today?
Been great. It's been very intense, because we're running the drop. So we are not only preparing the NFTs, but we're also preparing developing the website to deliver it at the same time of growing the community, growing attention, and doing what's our core thing, which is talking to projects and people that are interested to build on EOS.
Yep. Fantastic. And Dimitri, how you going?
Yeah, not too bad, mate. It's great to be here. We've had a pretty extraordinary week with building the development. So that's sort of my side of the EOSTARTER team, the community management. So yeah, we've had a fantastic welcome, mate. Welcome. We've had a fantastic we've had a fantastic week. So yeah, very thankful for the community, for people getting involved and sort of shouting us out on Twitter and Telegram. Everything helps. So very thankful and happy to be here.
Awesome. Wicked. So I guess I'm sort of interested to know, how did the TARTIERS come about? I mean, I can see it in the name and everything, so it makes total sense, but how'd that come to fruition for you guys?
Well, so it all started when I thought of the concept of EOSTARTER, because the name itself, it's not something like super let's call it out of the blue, original, first of its kind. We have leading starters, leading launchpads on most of the leading platforms in crypto, so it made sense to make EOSTARTER. But then, because when you separated EOSTARTER, and that's what led me to say, well, instead of doing the typical, rocket to the moon launchpad with a concept on the space, and we're leaving to Mars, and all our tiers are going to be gold, diamond, platinum, and the typical tiered system. I thought, well, what did you do something fun, and we'll do tarts, and the different tarts would be our tiers, and it started as a tiered system. So I said, okay, what flavors are good? Lemon tart is good, strawberry tart is good. There's a king for me, at least in terms of taste, which we'll be revealing today. And I said, well, then let's hit it off with that concept. But then I met Ha, our lead designer, was also an artist, and I started going through her stuff, and I told her, listen, this character, that you can go through a gallery, and said he's like, it wasn't a tart or something. It was like, I don't remember exactly how the character was, but it was like super. It was really live, and I told her, we could do some characters and build a story around it, and that's how the TARTIERS came to life. And only after that, I came up with the whole narrative that you're reading on the article. That I guess if not a lot of people have been watching it, can I share my screen?
Yeah, you should be able to.
I think so. So this is the article that we're editing live now when we're revealing each TARTIER, and the main story of the EOSTARTER metaverse is here. So if anyone hasn't delved into the story of Master Tartar and Dr. Fiat and his evil mini bankers. Well, that's where the story's at.
Awesome. And I saw you reference different power levels and traits and utility in there. How does that all work in with the story? Does it have any reference in there, or how does that all work?
Well, more than in the story, the NFTs that we are dropping now on September 2nd are not just this amazing animated characters that will play a role in the gamified launchpad that we're building, but they also have a lot of utility within the ecosystem. So first and foremost, those NFTs give you access, right? They give you access to our project, the launchpad. They give you access. They will give you access to our pre-sale. They'll give you also all sorts of power-ups. So you hold this tartier, and according to the tier, that the rarity of this NFT, you'll get increased bonuses, surprise airdrops, and also increased allocation that you're allowed to invest in a project. So if we're splitting the investment pools into the token holders of the TART holders, and then if you hold these NFTs on top of your holdings, then if you would be allowed to invest $200, but you hold a Pop-Tart, then you'll be able to invest $120, and so on. So I think that's going to be really appealing for the holders of the NFTs to hold these NFTs and not just flip them as we've seen lately. But we're going to be dedicated to building a narrative and value on those NFTs that we're dropping. So I hope people see them, appreciate them as we do.
Yeah, I'm sure they will when there's some good utility in there. So I suppose this leads on to the next question then. When is the launch? When's the drop happening?
It is this week. The timer's running. Do you want to share the timer, or should I?
If you've got it ready to go.
Yeah, I got all the screens here. Let me see.
Awesome.
I can share window or the Brave tab. Right, this is better, so that I don't have to come back to our streaming. Yeah. So here's the timer. When this timer goes off, the tartiers will drop, and you will be able to get the tartiers right here on the website. So as you see, you can also filter them, right? So you can get to the different tartiers by tart, by rarity, right? She's the newest, latest reveal, which is Miss Strawberry Tart, and you'll be able to access them directly here. Now, we are not developing an NFT marketplace right now. This is not our core mission. We are building on top of the Atomic Hub market. So as you can see, all our NFTs are supported by the NFT marketplace that's built on top of Atomic Marketplace, which also gives it then a pretty good secondary market then to trade on, right? Because they're like already there. So what we're providing on our platform for now is just an interface, right, to not have to search around for the tartiers, but access them right on the website.
Yeah. So just on the launch, Taylor, as well, like once that countdown's done, the Pop-Tarts will be available to purchase. So they'll be available for 6 days, I think, in total. And then the next rarity, the Apple Tart, will be released the following day. So that will be on sale for 5 days in total. The next one will be the Lemon Tart. That'll be on sale for 4 days, etc., until we get to the final Pop-Tart, which we will reveal a little bit later. That'll be on sale for 2 days in total. So then they all finish on the same time in a week. But depending, like the lower rarity will have longer to sell.
Yeah, cool. Yeah, I was going to ask that actually, because I was under the impression that they all released at the same time, and you sort of want to think
that'd be madness.
Strategy to get your hands on them. Yeah. Oh, awesome. Okay. Well, for anybody that's just recently joined us, we will be rewarding people today that ask some good questions. So if you have anything that you want answered today by Hernan or Dimitri regarding EOS Starter, then please do pop it in the comments, and I will get my screen up and show you what we'll be giving away.
Yes. And guys, feel free to ask anything, not only about the Tartiers and the NFTs that are dropping on Thursday, but also about the incubator, EOSTARTER, our team, or whatever comes to mind. This is the Genesis start. So I see that Rude Mudcrab's in the house, and he tweeted about sweeping the floor of these beauties that were being listed for 2 years. So yeah.
So 1,000 of these minted, and I think we have just under 30% left. Is that right, Hernan?
Yeah, and we're giving away a bunch as we go. We were planning on giving them everyone away, but if you were in the Telegram channel, I started seeing that 1 or 2 accounts started like hoarding some Genesis starts. So if you, of course, have multiple EOS accounts and multiple emails, we don't yet have a way to verify, if you're a different person or the same person, right? So when I saw that, we decided to pause the giveaway, but that left us with a few Genesis stars that we can give away to the community and do giveaways. So I think it's useful, and that Genesis card gives you already access to the Launchpad, and it does have a power up. It's going to be less than the Pop-Tart, which is our limited Tartier, but it's still a power up within the ecosystem. So,
awesome. And we've got a wit here says, do you know the supply for each card? I know that's probably a hard one to answer off the top of your head.
No. We have it on the top of your head. Should I share it? But also, Brendan has a very interesting project, but we'll get to that after maybe the supply. So I'll just share the screen, and I do have it right here. And what we'll do is let's go through the different tarts. So we have Pop-Tart, right? There are 500 of these crazy tarts. And they are power up level of 1, which is a 10% boost in both locations and APYs. So those are 500. Then Apple, her rarity is of course rare, and there will be 200 of these. She has power up level of 2, so that's Miss Apple. Then we have Lemon Tart, who is our epic Tartier. There will be 100 of these available, and there will be also only 50 of Miss Strawberry Tart, which makes her a legendary rarity. And I think maybe it's a good time to reveal our most rare NFT yet, which has not been revealed, and it's not going to be updated neither in Medium or in the article, but or in the website. But we want to reveal it now in the live stream. What do you guys think?
Perfect.
Let's do it.
And while you're getting that up, Hernan, guys, if you haven't already, make sure you do enter the giveaway link just in the description there, because after this we will give away the first tart of the stream.
So let me share again, and I'll reveal with you guys our mythic and most rare Tartier, which is nonetheless that. Wait, I'm gonna share my which one? Just a minute.
You're right. While you do that, we've got a question here from Cellwraith, and he asks, will there be any utility like staking or something like that? And obviously you must have just joined us, Cellwraith, because we did go through that just before. So there will be utility in the project if Hernan wanted to quickly go over that again.
Yes. I'll go through the staking in a minute, but I want us just to take a moment and appreciate our reveal, which is King Chocolate. chocolate's always been my favorite, so I want to make it the most rare. There will only be 10 pieces of this king chocolate, and it's not yet been announced, but of course, this very rare and unique chocolate tart is going to give you 100% increase both on your allocations into pre-sales and on your staking APY. So to answer to the question, yes, when you stake your tokens, your TART tokens, you'll get a certain APY. But then if you, for example, if you hold this chocolate tart, you'll get double that APY on your stake tokens.
Awesome. There you go. And actually, while we're at it as well, let's answer B-Dub's question, because otherwise I probably will forget about it. What type of projects will you be looking to start? Is there anything in the pipeline?
Yes. Well, we crossed the 20 project submission milestone this week, which is pretty awesome.
Congratulations.
So we're going through every one of those. Not all of them are serious projects. Not all of them are projects we can launch. So someone like community initiatives, but they're not something like we can really work on. But some of them are very interesting, and we're talking to some of them. I will not yet reveal them, but we got two very interesting games that we're talking to. We want to focus a bit also on DeFi, in DeFi building on EOS, and our idea is to become a very attractive alternative for projects, also for premium projects coming into the space, and expanding maybe onto EOS. So maybe they have already a working product that's already proven itself in another platform, and they want to expand onto EOS, or they have a proof of concept and they're deciding where to build their core blockchain infrastructure, and we want to present EOS as a very good alternative to build on.
Beautiful. The questions are all coming in now. We've got plenty coming in, but I will do this giveaway as I promised. So guys, last call, make sure you're in that giveaway sheet there, and this is an EOS giveaway, EOS, so you need a wallet for that one. Have you guys seen a duck race before?
No.
We do this all the
curious.
time. Yeah. The our community, they love it. So we just do like a 15-second race, and
so what are they? Is that random, or do they actually have to do something to win?
It's like a wheel of names. It's just random.
Wow, I think that Granny Dog had it going.
Oh,
there you go.
The dream.
It's never the person who's right at the front, it seems. There's always an underdog. All right, Dreamer, I'll send you that one over just after the stream. Congratulations.
I like that duck race.
It's good fun. Let's get this up. Actually, while I sort this out, we have another question here. From
I only see B-Dub's question yet. Tony Hunt.
Tony says, love the concept. Will projects launching on EOSTARTER benefit from the creative marketing minds of the team when it comes to branding and marketing their projects too?
Yeah, for sure. So the first thing we're trying to offer is a full 360 kind of advisory suite where we leverage all our connections and all our expertise for the project's benefit. So we got connections with good block producers and developers, designers, marketeers in the space, and we try to be this hub of connecting people that are building a project and they need a good CTO. They're building a project, but they need a designer, or they need a community growth. So that's what we're trying to build. We're trying to build this network of really talented people, and of course, creative goes into that. According to the success of this launch of this Tartiers, we can consider helping projects kind of launch their own NFT drop to get initial support, right? So
Yeah.
if that's the case, well, we're also going to bring in artists of all kinds, and we want to plug them into those projects.
That's a great idea. Tony, I actually really like that question, man. So I would like to send you a tart for that one. But I don't know if I can see your information here in the spreadsheet. So
send us your EOS wallet.
Yeah, please drop your EOS wallet down below, and we'll hook you up. For now. All right, Vincent's asked a good one. So this is Rude Mudcrab. You being an ex-Block 1 employer, can you share any input or interest anyone from Block 1 has shown in EOSTARTER?
Well, regarding that, well, I was actually working on voice, right? And I am still helping a bit as an advisor. No, I'm not. I was running the whole mobile development operations of both iOS and Android. And I entered exactly when Block 1 and Voice were kind of separated into their own entities. So I did enter as a Block 1 employee at first, but already part of the Voice team, which was stemming away. So I don't know. I'm not in touch directly with Block 1 or their employees. Of course, I'm still in touch with Salah, where I think I consider him a friend, and he's shown, of course, a lot of interest. Not that there's yet a room to build something together, but if there is, I'm sure going to explore that. We haven't been in direct talks with Block 1 regarding EOSTARTER yet.
Cool.
Maybe in the future.
All right. So another question that I had for you guys actually is, how does the community power the incubators?
Right. So I think that a lot of that is what brought a lot of the community in. Like, for example, I do believe that not only the community is going to power, no worries. So I do believe that the community is gonna power the incubator just as we are empowering people in the community. And the best example for this is, it's like Dima. Dima reached out of interest that we are building something from the community for the community, and I immediately, kind of dropped him into the community growth and marketing waters, and he's been doing an excellent job. But he has had to grow into that. So the same way, we are looking for this incubator to be driven by the community. So we're first and foremost looking for people within the community that want to build a project or that want to be part of the team. So we have not published our job descriptions on LinkedIn, or we've been searching first and foremost inside the community. So we believe that is part of what makes it community powered. The other thing is that we're going to leverage our project selection with the community, potentially through Eden, if that becomes a viable decision making platform. And otherwise, in different ways of asking the community, hey, what do we want to see built, right? What do we want to prioritize? Are we want to focus on DeFi? Are we gonna focus on gaming? Are we gonna focus on tools that we need to see built? Are we gonna focus on other type of more niche projects? And we want this to be, we want actually to bring, if we're gonna get support from the community, we also want to put projects out there that the community is interested in. So
yeah,
that's the key.
And also just on that, like we spoke about on the Telegram group on our big chat just last night, and I woke up this morning with 4 people messaging me saying that they wanted to get involved with EOSTARTER. Array of talents from graphic designer to somebody who is Spanish speaking who wants to help promo that community. So, if you want to reach out to us on Telegram, feel free. We're still sort of growing, and we want community support. Well, we need community support. So yeah, reach out to either me personally. My Telegram's just Deep Notice, or our main chat, and we can sort of have a discussion on moving forward as a community. Because the more heads in this project, the better it will be in the long run.
Awesome. And I've just dropped the link for the Telegram there in the comments, so you guys have it right there. No excuse. Awesome. And actually, is there anything in particular that you guys think would be really beneficial to the team right now, or you just open to seeing who comes to you?
No, yes, I think we're doing both. We actually have a project hunter within the team, and that is going to become a project hunting team, right? So we're not just building a cool platform and waiting for projects to pile on to EOSTARTER, but we're actually actively seeking out and searching for projects and empowering people that maybe have an idea and a deck to go all at it. But that's where we are right now, right? I built EOSTARTER not as a wow, that's a cool idea. I think it'll be nice to have, but something we actually need to see on EOS. Yeah, something we need to see succeed, and that's I think all the community would agree to if we'd say that this is where we're at right now. We are now in a position where we want to reach out to projects. We want to reach out to projects that are considering building something in crypto, something in blockchain, bringing them over to build on EOS, and make EOS as this prime third generation blockchain platform. As back then on the previous cycle, there was nothing like EOS, right? In terms of scalability, in terms of the new consensus mechanism. So the EOS was super attractive in terms of, okay, if we see that Ethereum's not quite scaling to our needs, EOS was the premier option. And now we do have a lot of competing platforms for the same kind of ecosystem.
Yeah, absolutely. And I was chatting with B-Dub before, and he said a good question to ask you guys would be, are there any examples of what we're doing on other chains?
Like examples, like
as in like Launchpads or the NFT project?
I
think Launchpads is what he was referring to.
Well, there are a lot. If you haven't been paying attention, the Launchpads have taken off. Like it's quite a new thing, right? I think the biggest one that really took off and launched really successful projects is the Binance Launchpad, right? So we saw that, and launch projects like Matic and Polygon, and so a lot of successful projects have launched in Binance. Now that is like within the exchange, so they already have the users and the liquidity. But then this cycle, a lot of independent launchpads sprung up. We've seen PolkaStarter for essentially Polkadot projects rise up. There's the one in Cardano, I think it's CardStarter. There's a lot of starter projects, but it's also like BSC Pad, and we've seen on Ethereum a ton, like there's Pools, Pay Network. So there are a lot of launch pads, and I think different concepts have been built, but we do want to combine this gamified NFT sourcing to give the EOSTARTER a good flavor, and also do the proper work, which is launch great projects.
Yep. Very exciting.
I think that's one of the skill sets that you have, Hernan. Obviously, you sort of had a look at what was a big gap in our community. You started off with the EOS Israel, sort of looked around, saw what your community needed. There you go, and started the Israel community. And then, you've done the same thing with EOSTARTER. We're obviously lacking a launch pad, seeing competitors and other chains sort of starting up, and you sort of ask, like, where's EOSTARTER's one or EOS's one? So, 6 months down the track, here we are building something quite special. So, yeah, congratulations to you. And, we're obviously still building. Yeah, to us. We're still building, but, we've made some really good inroads and really good community and team growth. So we're only just getting started.
Yeah, I think that's the key, right? When you're onto something, when something has a ring, and when I was seeing all this launchpads take off and bring up a lot of projects, a lot of interest into the ecosystem, including people coming into the ecosystem because they wanted to be part of this project, and they didn't hold the ecosystem tokens before, but now they do because they want to be part of this this launchpad opportunity. Then I was saying, okay, there's now Polka Starter and Sol Starter and Carson. So where's EOSTARTER? And now so let's build.
And now we have the TARTIERS.
Yeah, and now the TARTIERS are dropping this week.
Fantastic. So B-Dub's actually followed up on that question, and he said, "What does good look like in the Launchpad space, and why?" That's an interesting one.
Well, that is a very interesting question. So I think so a good Launchpad is not only a platform that you can buy in and into the project and make your 50x or 100x, but it's also a platform that is that's committed to support those projects in the long term. Right? They need to be part of their strong holding diamond hand believers on those projects. So we want to bring in projects that we really believe in. The other thing we want to do with EOSTARTER is really revolutionize the Launchpad experience, which if you've participated into those Launchpad is really painful, right? Like the current experience on the Ethereum Launchpads, at least it's like, and most of the EVM launchpads, by definition, it's like they're first come, first serve at a certain time. So it doesn't matter if you're if it's 4 a.m. in the morning. You have to be glued to your screen. And
refreshing.
Right, and then everybody jumps into the website at the same time. Its website crashes, so you need to wait for it to come online. When it comes online, you're already 70% down the line, trying to push your transaction. And in the Ethereum's case, you're pulling the gas lever all the way so that you can push it's like struggling to give this project your money. So I don't think that's a good experience. And also the entry barrier for those launchpads to get a guaranteed allocation, it was running around $10,000 to $20,000. So we are going to provide a guaranteed allocations, even if that allocation is a few dollars. It wouldn't make sense to have to invest that allocation in Ethereum because you're going to pay $80 for a $10 investment. Doesn't really make sense to pay that investment. But if you can, but in EOS, you can have a $10 allocation into that project and actually, make those $10 worth of project tokens. So we have a chance here because we're building an EOS on changing the whole experience with how the launchpads work. And we are also providing this access through the NFTs, which is going to incentivize people to you never know what's dropping next. So it's going to be, people going to be we want to make them part of the ecosystem long term.
Yeah, cool. So it sounds like you're making things very accessible for people.
Well, we're trying to. We have to build it. We have to build it to become. But the tools are out there, right? So, like for example, we want to do this drop. The Atomic Hub has built a great marketplace. Anchor has built a great wallet that you can plug in your library and integrate to connect your EOS account. So we have a lot of great tools to build with in the EOS ecosystem. We need to bring this out there and let other people know. Like I'm now that we're giving away this charge, right? The fact that you get it the same, and I remember your account, Taylor. It's taylor.gm.
Yep.
I would never. I don't know what's what any of my Ethereum or any other chain's addresses, right? So the fact that you can type it, right, and you don't need to copy paste it all the time and look for, or where's my, I need to open my app and copy it and paste it and send it to me by mail so that I can. Those are the little things that I do think that these are great, great upgrades for the blockchain experience, and I wish more people would kind of get to know it.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. It's like I was explaining to somebody the other day, like if you wanted to get a friend into NFTs on OpenSeas, for example, if you actually break that process down, it can be a little bit, set up a MetaMask, send the Ethereum across to somebody who knows nothing about crypto. It's not that easy to do. So I'm looking forward to seeing those sorts of improvements along the way as well. It's the small things, like you say. We've had quite a few questions come in here, so we might flick through a few of these. Ria has said, I think many developers and designers support will be needed to play a smooth role as a launchpad. So can you explain the pool of people involved?
Well, so currently we have a team of up to 20 people strong, which is they're not all our internal team, Team AEs, and we have Euclides growing the community. We have 2 front-end developers. We have also Artem, who's leading the architecture, so more on the smart contract side. We're bringing and we have a ton of very valuable advisors. Some of them you already know because they're very involved in the community. Some are top projects in the space, top VPs. I don't know. I'm thinking we're going to display the full team soon, and hopefully in the website once we consolidate it. But I do happen to have built this network of EOSians, as I call it, because I had the luck of working with projects building in the space. So when I was working with YOLO, I got the chance to go to B1 June and then to the EOS Rio. So I got this personal connection that when you reach out to Block Producer or to EOS Nation or to John Boyd, you don't have to introduce yourself and try to build something only through Telegram messages, but you actually have an actual connection with those people. And the only ones I know, so I have a connection from you Aussie guys. I do have a personal connection with EOSphere, right, the BP, and then there's Emanate, right, Sean. I was an advisor for them as well when we started building a community. So
I think the main message, Hernan, is that we have such variety and diversity in our team that is quite unique and really powering us, because we're all coming from different places in the world. Like you just mentioned, like I think I was the first Australian on the team, and now we have like 6 or something. It's pretty crazy. So it's cool just having a variety of skill sets that we can all sort of keep bringing the ideas in. The more creativity, the better.
Yeah, and I think to Ria's question, I think that she also is hitting in a key question, right? Which is, well, if a project comes with need of development, design, artwork, and such, can you provide this? Are we at a level where you can get a project from the pure idea of an entrepreneur and give it all the tools and human power to make it happen? We're not yet at that stage. We want to get there, right? We want to build our team into a hub of talent that we can easily, plug in an entrepreneur and get in from idea to working product. But we're not there yet. We don't have yet, tons of developers available 24/7. We don't have yet the infrastructure to have most of the team fully dedicated. But I'm trying to build it and get there, right? So, and now that the EOS Foundation is coming to life, and we're, I'm reaching out to any potential partners that can help us build, so that we have this amazing network of talent to provide to all these projects coming in.
Awesome.
I really like that question, Ray. If you want to drop your EOS wallet, I'll send you through a Genesis tart.
Yeah, you just want a Genesis tart.
There we go. Oh, we should probably do another race actually while we're at it.
Yeah. So Ria's got one, and now let's see who else has got.
Yeah, Rhea, just send through your EOS wallet.
So guys, make sure again that you enter that giveaway form in the description below so you don't miss out on this one. And
Taylor, how long have you been doing this? Because you're like a great you're like a great interviewer. Do you have your own YouTube channel?
I haven't actually been doing this for long at all. The community sort of asked that I started doing podcasts after I went on one with Adam. I don't know if you're familiar with him, but he's in our network. And so this is maybe my 4th or 5th podcast as a host.
Really?
But thank you. I appreciate the feedback.
Nice. I would have thought you have a full-blown podcast running. Well, what else are you doing? Maybe we can bring you on the team.
What was that?
The offer came out live. What are you doing besides, this podcast and Cryptowriter?
This is my full-time gig, so keeps me busy. All right, let's get this going.
All right, we got a race on. I think there's a purple one that
way out the back.
No.
Number 2.
Victory.
Amadeus Mozart. Looking.
Victory, can I just get you to confirm that you are here with us? If you can just drop a comment here, just so we can see you're still watching, and we'll send that over. We'll give you a minute.
It was in the private chat. That's why I didn't see the comments. No, I did. Wow.
Everyone's loving it.
Yeah.
Yeah, Victory's here. We'll run another one as well, guys, while we're here, and then we'll get stuck back into a few more questions.
Yeah.
Victory. Victory's been with us since the start. What a legend. So, Wraith, I know you're here. Congratulations, man. I'll send that tart over after the stream.
Ryan Reynolds.
Why Hollywood? Why
You take
Hollywood?
that.
You have to tell us.
Why Hollywood? Well, I went on my first podcast with Adam, as I said, and then I hosted a Twitter giveaway afterwards, and it went quite well. I don't remember what it was I gave away. I think it was just some Finny coins, but I pretty quickly got up to like 1,000 followers on Twitter. And then Sean just started calling me Hollywood for whatever reason. I think actually Charlie came up with it, and it's just stuck. So now we have the Hollywood show, and that's my nickname.
Nice. Yeah,
it was Young Buck for a while as well.
Yeah, well, we have to start going mainstream somehow.
That's it. All right. Is there anything else that you guys sort of want to touch on with the project? Anything comes to mind? I saw in the blog that you mentioned there will be some surprises for people who hodl these NFTs, and I assume you're referring to airdrops. Can we expect anything else?
Yeah, well, otherwise we cannot reveal a lot because otherwise it wouldn't be a surprise. But some of the NFT holders can expect some airdrops, some new NFTs coming your way, access to new projects that we're going to launch, not only for the token sales, but also for their drops. So it's going to be kind of an ever-increasing network. If you're now here, you're super, super, super early, right? So this drop that's coming. We're going to dedicate our foreseeable future to creating value to people coming into our ecosystem and our community. And I think an important subject is for people have been wondering how is this going to work, and what we want to do is we want to lay out a bit what our plan for the drop. So you see the timer in the website. So that's going to count down to the drop. Then one day before, we're going to publish the full rules of the sale with not only the rarities that you already saw, but also the prices for the NFTs. And then on the day of the drop, we're gonna start one by one each day, Pop Tart, and then Apple Tart and Lemon Tart in order. And the last one, which we revealed today, Mr. King Chocolate Tart, is going to be auctioned. Is the only one that's going to be auctioned. There are 10 units of the chocolate tart, and that's going to be a live auction. It's going to last for 48 hours, and that's it. After that, we're going to close both the sale and the Tartiers, and then I guess if people want to trade it on the secondary market, that's their right to do, right? It's their NFT, so.
Absolutely. Very good.
Just on that, Hernan did mention that, people tuning in here, we're super early on this project. So, holding these NFTs, we really want to show our gratitude once we do start to develop and open up. So, we have every intention to rewarding you for having belief and faith in us at such an early stage. So, stay tuned, be patient, and you will be rewarded for it.
And if you have if you have a talent that you're honing on, right? Like if you write content, if you know how to communicate, if you have contact with projects, if you're a developer, if you're a designer, if you're a good economical game theory thinker, reach out to us. We're growing the team. We're looking for good people from the community. So if you're here, you probably are already very much involved. So, come forward. We're growing. We're building this as we go. And I'm really hoping that this is going to be a huge success. So if we succeed, then EOS succeeds. And then also the people that are joining us now and growing our community are also a part of the success.
Fantastic. And if you did want to reach out, guys, I already popped the Telegram link in the comments here. I'll do it again. But also you can pop over and follow EOSTARTER on Twitter. I've got that link below as well. So make sure you jump over there. Plenty of opportunity.
You can also message me privately as well on Telegram. That's good.
Perfect. There you go. And Hernan, I've been told that you're quite the Cryptowriter collector. Is that true? You got a few finnies?
I became one like 3 weeks ago. I had a ton of finny coins laying around because I'm an early part of the community. I had the membership card and I hold it because I really, I really believe in the guys, right? Kenny, Sean, Cryptowriter, and the community. But I did nothing. I was oblivious of what's going on. And then even when one of our team members, Chris, he told me, well, you have to get one of those codes and burn them, right? Yeah. And I was thinking, but they have value, right? Anyway, I went ahead and burned it and discovered the Fini. And then I started slowly digging the rabbit hole. And then when I finished my coins and got to the built a few bare metal finis. I said, no, I have to have the miner. And then I started buying this, bare metal and more fini coins. And I got to the point of becoming that OG crypto and coming to Sean and say, hey, you got any more of those fini coins?
Yeah, I love it. Now you got the fini fever.
Yeah, you didn't finish there, Hernan. You started on EOS and did it on Wax as well.
Yeah, I got a Wax Gold BTC miner too.
Wow. Watch out, guys. Hernan's right into it. That's awesome. And actually, you did touch on membership cards there, and Awit has asked the question, can you share anything about membership cards?
Oh, I can show it, but there's nothing yet to be revealed, guys. It's like it's still a stealth thing that we just did kind of for appreciation of people joining the team, joining the efforts and helping us grow. there's not a defined process to earn one, guys. So I wish I could tell you, retweet this comment, tag to people, and you get one. But there's nothing like that. We're not selling them. They're not for sale. Remember the last thing I said? Reach out. You got talent. Bring it on and become part of the team. We want to grow. We want to have this membership card as a thank you note of, hey, you're in contact with us. You're helping us grow. You're part of the team. Have a membership card. I don't know. There's no other plan that will be also having all the members of EOSTARTER enjoy all of the things and the surprises that are coming with the holders of the TARTIERS.
Fantastic. All right. Well, is there anything else that you guys want to leave us on a good note?
Dima?
Yeah.
I'm all good, man. Thank you.
Yeah.
We're great. We're going to thank you, Hollywood, for this amazing show.
My pleasure.
This has been awesome, and we were actually looking for a good way to explain the whole project to the community, and I think this is just the best. So thank you.
Fantastic. Well, we'll throw the links out everywhere so everybody can view it, and we'll answer all the questions we can. And
we got some more Genesis starts to give away, guys. So
absolutely.
Everyone except Root Mudcrab, who already swept the whole floor and hoarded like 13 or 15 of those. Anyone else? Just reach out. We're giving them out.
Yeah. I'll be giving away a few on my Twitter as well. I think the link is in the description. I'm sure Dimitri and Hernan will probably give away some on the EOSTARTER page as well. So keep your eyes out for that. And until next time. Peace.
Awesome. Thank
Peace,
you.
guys.
Cheers.
Peace. Get your TARTIERS.